Hey, Koal, you asked and you shall receive. This is Monterrey, Mexico. This is the urban center here, all that you can see here. The airport is below us somewhere around there. And about maybe 100 miles this way is the Caribbean Sea. Or sorry, the Gulf of Mexico. All right. Oh, and there's our airport there. So let's zoom in and get down to our airplane that is ready for takeoff. There we go. Here we come. And this is the beast du jour today. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everything's working correctly, and it is. All right, so this is the King Air 350. I like to fly it because it's a turboprop. It's almost as fast as a jet, but it's not as expensive to own or operate. And this one carries 8 people comfortably, and a 9th one in the toilet. It's called the belted lavatory, so one person can have the ignominy of sitting there all the flight. All right, let's jump in the flight deck and have a look around. All right, so here we are in my flight deck. We're all ready to go. I just need to call up Tower and ask for permission to take off. And let's see, flip the frequencies, put in Tower there, and our departure frequency is 119. Sorry to get all technical here. Forgot to do this before I started recording. 11975. All right, so we're gonna need that almost as soon as we take off. All right, so our final check is lights, camera, action. So all of our lights are on. Our transponder, oh, it's not on altitude yet. It's now reporting altitude. That's considered the camera. And action plus is to take off. But I also add flap set, trim set, and there's 3 of them. And we are good. We test our controls, and then we get ready to make the call. Okay, there's no signs at this airport, so all right. Monterey Tower, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey, holding short, runway 29, ready for departure.
King Air 316 Papa Whiskey, Monterey Tower, runway 29er, wind 090 at 5, fly runway heading, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. All right, so we are good to go. So I figured I would record the takeoff, climb out, a little bit of the cruise, and a couple minutes just before landing, and then that should wrap up our video for you. All right, so we have our scope here, tells us nobody's coming. Also, the air traffic control should not let us take off if anybody's coming, but not everything works well in the sim. All right, here we are, runway 29, and just a final check. Everything looks good. All right, so let's start the clock. Start the clock. All right, and spool up the engines. All right, there's 1700 RPM. The engines are balanced and stable. Let's go for takeoff power. We have it. Brakes release. Keep it on the runway center line best we can.
Airspeed alive.
Airspeed is alive.
60 knots.
60 knots cross check. We're going to rotate at 80. There's 80. All right. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
All right. Landing and taxi lights can come off.
Attitudes check.
We're going to pull props back to 1600 RPM. You can hear the change in tone. All right. And I'm going to arm the yaw dampener.
Flaps up.
Okay, and then we're going to arm the heading. Come on. Flaps up. Come on. Oh, jeez, it's not working. Heading. All right, now I can engage the autopilot. Okay. All right. Contact departure. Contact departure. King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. All right, so I flipped the frequency. Monterey departure. King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. 3,300 for 5,000.
Monterey departure. Radar contact. Climb 10,000. Turn right. Heading 320. Then direct. Observe when able.
All right, so climb 10,000, turn right, heading 320, then direct. Observe when able. King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. Okay, turn right, 320. Climb and maintain flight level 220. King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. Okay, then direct this guy. And then we're going to go over to track GPS. Come on, nothing seems to be working properly here. There we go. Alrighty then. So that was a busy takeoff, and that's why we need a functioning autopilot if you're going to fly this airplane with one pilot, because it's supposed to have two, unless you have a functional. Oh crap, that's not the one. 29er, 89er, or something like that. See, the microphone's listening, and it started changing things based on my voice. That's how crazy that is. There we go. Now our speeds are shaping up better, and all right, so let's take a look at our scenery. Look at how dramatic the scenery is below us. Who knew? So if we look at the map here, we can see the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico coast here. We're flying north towards El Paso, and then in central Mexico you got this big mountainous stuff in the center here, and it starts right there, and then you've got flat plains out to the sea from here. So I didn't know much about Mexican topography, but looks fabulous. Look at this valley. This is great. Love it. All right, so let's go outside the. Oh, I just got a call. Climb and maintain flight level 260, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. Okay. So let's go outside the aircraft. There we go. And that is the scenery below us. I think it's rather spectacular. I didn't expect it. Oh, look at this. Looks like the caldera of a volcano from millions of years ago. And the sea's so far out this way we can't see it. All right, I will catch you in cruise. Until then, it'll be just mere moments in editing. Bye for now. Hello again, Qual. Here we are, back at cruise. We are at 30,000 feet over central Mexico. And as you can see, the scenery is really, really good. I could look at this stuff all day long, but got other stuff to do, of course. All right, so just to give you a comparison from a previous flight, where is it? Here it is. So I'm going to hit play here. And hold on just a second. Oh yeah, this is all working. Okay, so if we jump ahead, we're going to see me taking off here. Okay, let's get to the scenery stuff. Okay. Sparse population. Come on. Come on, Warren, look left. That's not cool. Set heading 352. All right. So this is better. What you can see here, that's better than what the normal scenery is, because that was special for Denver. That's where this flight is taking place, out of Denver. So it already had special scenery, and it's just not special as it could be. There we go. We're getting a good look at it here. This is sort of photoreal scenery, but it came with the airport I purchased for Denver. So it's a little bit of an upgrade. But this is what it's all about right here. Okay. And I can still hear my voice, so let me stop that. There we go. All right. So here we are. In the Beast. The King Air 350. All right, back in the flight deck.
American 2546, maintain 200 knots on the Mavic. After Mavic, comply with the approach. Contact 1975. 1975 after Mavic, comply with the approach. American.
All right, and that has nothing to do with me. So I just get to sit here, look at the view, make sure my passengers are all right. Oh, look at that. I still got the seatbelt sign on. That's no bueno. I should let them up and move around. There we go. Turn on all the amenities. There we have it. All right, so I'll see you on in the descent as we approach El Paso. Till then, well, it'll be mere moments because power of editing. All right, bye for now.
When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 230.
Descend and maintain flight level 230, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. Well, cool. I just tuned you in, and we got advised to descend to 230. Okay, so the altitude is set in. I'm going to make us descend now as I roll back the power to 40% torque.
At or above flight level 230.
Cross Finley at or above flight level 230, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. Okay, so we come here, and there's Finley, and we're going to change it to at or above, and this to 230. Oh, should have made it flight level 230. There we go. And then save that, and the computer will recalculate everything. All right. So, yes, I meant to tune you in so we can have a little chat before ATC descended us, and then they did it right in the middle of tuning you in. So here we are, and the scenery hasn't changed much, except there's much less dramatic mountains. In fact, there's no real mountains. And yeah, we are in
Contact Albuquerque Center and 133.225.
Contact Albuquerque Center 133.225, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. All right, 133.225. Okay, and then it should say Albuquerque Center there. Nope, 133. All right, we'll do it anyway. Albuquerque Center, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey, flight level 2764230.
King Air 316 Papa Whiskey, Albuquerque Center, good afternoon.
All right, so we're all good. If they just say hello and bark nothing at us, that means we're in a good place. All right, so we are descending slightly above 200 knots. down to eventually about 5,000 feet in El Paso. So here's our route. We're going to fly straight ahead. And here's the El Paso VOR. And there's the airport. At some point, maybe about here, we'll be directed to go this way and intercept the runway heading. And then it'll just be a quick landing. And then that will be it. All right. So it's pretty boring from now till then. So I will catch up with you later in mere moments. Because, you know, power of editing. Okay, I am back, and I was just told to turn 290 vectors for the ILS runway 8. So now I have a completely different runway than I was expecting. So they said 8 visual. So I'll go to my list. Visuals are at the bottom. Visual 8 left. That's all there is to that. Load the approach and await further instructions. All right, so if we can scope it out, I'm flying straight ahead to El Paso. And 8 left will be coming this way. So I guess I should activate it or something. Okay. It's a little tricky. Don't do this every single day. Activate approach. Okay. That seems to have done it, I think. And if we zoom in, there's the airport, and there's the 3-mile approach for visual guidance. Okay. And we're already being steered in that direction. So that's fantastic. And we're about 11 minutes out. So I'm just going to keep this video rolling, and if it gets too boring, what I'll do is I'll just put it on fast forward so you won't miss too much.
American 2017, let's fly 240 on the heading and just fly through the localizer for spacing. Traffic in front is going to be pretty slow and fun.
All right, we'll hold the 248, Miss 2017.
Alright, 376 heavy, go back across the final for spacing.
Barrack 376 heavy, roger that.
All right, I'm back with you again for the last time. I'm going to take you right down to the landing. And, all right, so what have we got going on? We're at 11,000 feet. There's a town in front of us, and it has a little runway there. And in case we lose an engine, we're already set up to go directly there automatically. It's one of those safety things. So here's El Paso. And if we zoom in, this is the guidance radio beacon called a VOR. This is the airport, and this is the 3-mile.
Papa Whiskey, turn left heading 285.
All right, got some more instructions. Turn left heading 285, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. All right, so that looks like about 285. West is 270. Big tick is 28285. All right. And how does that look for us now? Yeah, we're almost parallel to the entryway of runway 8. It's going to be a visual approach, so nothing high tech. The air traffic control is going to point us in the general direction, and then I'm just going to eyeball it. You know, old school pilot stuff, as they say.
Transponder set to 4610.
What? That's not right. It's 5141. I'm going to get in trouble. 5141. See how technology listens to you and then it does stuff uncommanded? Never trust AI. I'm telling you. Even the AI that gives me the ATC has tried to fly me into mountains on a couple of occasions. Not cool. Don't appreciate it. All right. So I'm thinking this town below us here, in front of us, this is the city of El Paso. Many houses and such. I'm sure this scenery will clear up as we get closer. Okay. I think that's our airport right over there. Yep, that is it. All right, so I'll give you a pilot briefing of, I can't because we don't have an approach. It's a visual approach. All right, so this is the airport diagram. This is runway 8, and it's 9,000 feet long, which is pretty long. But this one is even way longer, 12,000 feet long. And the airport is at the elevation of almost 4,000 feet. So we don't have that much altitude to lose to get down to the airport. And normally we're going to be about 1,000 to 1,500 feet above the airport to intercept the visual glide slope. So that's, you know, a few thousand from now. It's not that much. In fact, they should be telling us shortly to get down lower and sweeten up our vectors for intercepting this point here. 3 miles on the visual. Oop, that's not what I want to do. There we go. All right, I shouldn't have slowed down so early. But, you know, it's only 20 miles an hour. All right, suburban El Paso. There it is, right below us. All that green grass in the desert. That must be costing them a lot of water. Stupid things I think about while flying in my airplane over fake scenery. High quality fake scenery. Call me crazy, I think that's an irrigation canal. It's water coming from somewhere. There's supposed to be another airport. There it is. Right there, right in front of us, below us. This one. What's that one called? That's Mexican. Ah, Juarez, Mexico. El Paso, right on the border. Who knew? I'm thinking that white line is the Texas-Mexico border. How interesting. So it's not the suburbs of El Paso. It's Juarez. Oh, shit. That means the border should be fairly well defined, one would think. Anyway, I'm not going to bother with that. Although it is on my right side. Kind of like a no man's land kind of thing. I don't see it exactly, but so for that.
Hello, 160, Caravan 484.
Okay. I am ready. I think I had to fix the squeaky chair. It's really annoying me. I'm only noticing it now. I guess I've tuned it out for so long. All right. I think they're going to just give us a 90-degree turn and get us over there. Or they have forgotten about us. I know how to get their attention. El Paso approach, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey requesting lower and vectors for the visual 8 into El Paso. King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. Hopefully they give me what I want.
King Air 6 Papa Whiskey, turn left heading 285, descend and maintain 10,000 vectors for the visual runway 8 left approach.
Descend 10,000 vector and turn heading 285, correction 285, vectors for the visual 8 into El Paso. King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. They didn't do much for me there. Okay. Descend. Take out a bunch of power. So we're already on heading of 285. That didn't do so much for us. But we did get their attention. Jeez, they've turned us out way too far.
Heading 280, Caravan 15090.
All right.
Approach Caravan 484, requesting direct and auto.
I think they're going to fly us into a mountain again. Oh well. Play it out, see what happens. Alright, so now we're level at 10,000 feet.
King Air 6 Papa Whiskey, turn right heading 040, descend and maintain 7,000.
Turn right heading 040, descend and maintain 7,000. King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. Alright, so 040. Boy, they sure are wasting our fuel by sending us out this far. Okay, there's 040 and altitude down to 7,000. And down we go. And while we're here, I'm going to put in flaps. This is the flap switch and flap indicator. So now we are at approach flaps, which should help us stay slow. There's our runway right there. 08 on the visual. So I guess they're going to plant us over the mountain and then down we go. Or something.
Air 4723, speed 170, turn right 240, joining 27 right localizer.
Speed 170, right, 240, 47.
King Air 6 Papa Whiskey, turn right heading 050, descend and maintain 6,000 until established, cleared for the visual runway 8 left approach.
Turn right heading 050, descend and maintain 6,000 until established, cleared for the visual runway 8 left approach. King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. So now we're cleared. Cleared for the approach. The only thing I'm not is cleared for the landing. So I am going to get slow. I'm going to drop my gear right now. Help slow this beast up. And I'm going to put it in landing flaps. All my lights go on. taking off the bleeds and props to full. And I might as well arm that, whatever. Okay. Nope. Going manual. My technology failed me. All right. So there's my runway there. And I'm flying 050 until established. So this line will get closer to us. That sounds 1,000 to go.
1,000 feet to minimum.
So I'm not to go below 6,000 feet, which will get me over this mountain.
500 feet to minimums.
Yikes.
200 feet to minimums.
I'm going to start trimming up. Don't want to get too close to those
100 feet
mountains.
to minimums. Minimums.
All right. I'm going to start my turn in because there's my runway.
Obstacle ahead. Pull up. Obstacle ahead. Pull up.
Oh, come on.
Pull up.
My computer
Pull
froze.
up. Pull
Say
up.
it isn't so.
Pull up. Pull up.
Oh.
Pull up. Pull
All right.
up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Sync rate. Sync.
8 left. Oh, is that?
King Air 6 Papa Whiskey, contact El Paso Tower on 118.3.
Contact El Paso Tower 118.3, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. All right, so I think I've been lied to. Or
King Air 316 Papa Whiskey,
8 left.
El Paso International Airport Tower, El Paso Tower, 316 Papa Whiskey, 5 miles west, 5,000, heading 098, continue approach runway 8 left.
Continuing approach runway 8 left, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey.
King Air 6 Papa Whiskey, runway 8 left, winds 360 at 6, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8 left, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey.
King Air 6 Papa Whiskey, continue approach runway 8 left.
Continuing approach runway 8 left, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. All right, see, I almost made a mistake. I almost landed on that big runway. That's 8 right. The little one is 8 left. That's the one for me. And that's the one my instruments are centering on. Okay.
Approaching runway 8 left.
All right. So I'm a little bit slow, but putting the nose down will help us speed up. Okay. So I have all my lights on, props full, flaps full, gear down, 3 green. Okay, we are looking good.
$500.
Better slow up a little bit. Okay, there we go. It's so weird coming in for a landing over top of another runway at the same airport. This is weird. All right. El Paso looks cool. Gotta concentrate on flying. All right. Speed is good. My runway alignment is good.
Feet.
100 feet. Taking out the power.
50 feet.
Oh, that's weird.
Props full. Props full. Props full.
See how it went into fast motion there? Even still, I gotta...
Papa Whiskey, contact ground on 121.9er.
Ground on 121.9er, King Air 316 Papa Whiskey. Yeah, it sped up on me right at the last second. Not cool at all. But I think I handled it well.
40 knots.
All right, and look, we used almost all of this shorter runway. So as they say, welcome to El Paso. On their tiniest, shittiest runway out in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Okay. Come on. All right. We have arrived. Thankfully. Alrighty then. So I think this video is dragging on longer than it should have. Alright.
Right.
Let's stop. Put on the brakes. Alright. El Paso ground. King Air 316 Papa Whiskey is clear of runway 8 left. Alright, so here we are on the ground.
King Air 316 Papa Whiskey, El Paso International Airport ground, taxi to Sierra West, aviation stand 400 via Yankee 3, Yankee Victor uniform, hold short of runway 8 right.
Okay, all those instructions, I'll take care of that later. So anyway, we've arrived here in El Paso. Oh look, there's a control tower way over there. It's one heck of a big airport. All right, thank you for joining me on this long video. I'm not sure how long it is, but now I'm going to end this video and get ready to start editing. All right, thanks for joining me, and once again, I'm sorry if it's too long. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.